Welcome to Weekly Walks. This week I'm in Leicestershire at Bradgate Park. I've just pulled up at Hunt's Hill, otherwise known to locals as Old John. Going to take a walk around Bradgate Park and I'm going to take you with me. Let's go. Start here in the car park and make our way up into Bradgate Park. Not much sunshine, but blue skies nonetheless. And lots of people out taking a walk today. So first up we'll go up to Old John and up to the War Memorial up here as well. Do a short circular. Not many miles today, still getting my fitness back up. I've been in the gym all week, so time for a walk out in the fresh air today. Beautiful view here. One of the most famous walks in Leicestershire. I'm still always amazed at how you can tell which part of the country you're in from the countryside. You know, so you see some online and you go, oh, that's Leicestershire, or that's Scotland, or wherever, you know, the mosses and the rocks. I mean, if you want a good view of Leicestershire, this is probably it. I'd say this is the clearest, furthest and best view of Leicestershire from Bradgate Park. It's probably the best view of Leicestershire in Leicestershire, to be honest. So that's Old John at the top of the first little peak. I think what we're going to do is take a nice little walk, circular, go down the hill and then make our way up towards the War Memorial on the right hand side, and then back round to the car park. It's not a long walk, it's a local walk. It's a get out and get some air walk, which I desperately needed today. And also, I am rehabbing myself from a serious bad back. Had some spinal issues that are ongoing. Stopped me walking for about a year, to be honest. And now I'm just trying to do what I can. Doctor's orders and all that. So here I am. Now to sit again. And to be honest, it's my absolute favourite thing to do. Oh, John up there in the distance, look. So we're coming round doing a small circle up from the car park and bearing right after old John. We're going to go down here, look. Down this trail. And then we're going to follow that path back up that way to the War Memorial in the background. The views are absolutely stunning today. Oof. Don't forget you can catch up with all my weekly walks on travelsinmyvan.com. Lots of hiking routes on there for the Peak District and all the national parks. Lots of local walks, local routes. Coming up on the channel, I'll be doing a video all about how to use travelsinmyvan.com, which will be perfect for finding your park ups and campsites and things to do in whatever area you are. We've got a search feature on the site now, and you put in the postcode of where you are, and it will give you the best things to do in that area and your nearest hikes and walks and activities. So really the site's all based around outdoor activities, things to do, places to go, things to see, and eventually we'll be getting some discount codes on there and giving away some freebies. And also I've got an adventure list, so if you sign up for my adventure list, that'll give you first news of new walks coming, new routes that go on the site, new places to see, new places to park up. You'll get that first in a new style letter that will never try and sell you anything. And then you can sign up to that, and that will give you all the relevant information. And also, if you sign up, I'll send you a nice Travels in My Van wristband. And if you're a van owner like me or a motorhome owner, we've got some stickers I can send out. So if you'd like a sticker or a wristband or even a bottle opener, just let me know. And that's all free when you sign up for the adventure list. I've got some amazing plans coming up for the site. Some little deals I've already signed that will be more relevant in a couple of months' time. And traffic is really starting to flow on the site. So if you're a van owner who looking for park ups and campsites or into camping, we do some bushcraft out there, and I've got some news coming up on that about some woods that I'm getting to be able to work in and do a little bit of bushcraft and some shelter building and some wild camping as well. So bushcraft, wild camping, camper vanning, motorhomes, hoping to get a really well-known couple of guests regarding the motorhome and the van life to come and have a chat with us about what they do and how they live. It's not something that's going to be full-time. It's not Liverton. They are the best I've seen at it, and you know, I'm not. My site isn't about that. But it will be nice to have somebody from the motorhoming community and the van life community to come along and give us a few tips and tricks. And also, I've got somebody who's a master in the art of bushcraft who's going to come onto the channel as soon as he has time. A well recognised face that I'm sure you'll know when you see them. That's in order. I've got some challenges to do this year. One of my goals is to visit every single national park in the UK, which is also on the site, with hiking routes and places to go at each national park. So I think it's only right that if I'm going to have them on my site, that I visit them and do a hike there. So that's coming up soon. What else is there happening? I've got a few things in the shop. If you've got a camper van, you can have a look. I do a bespoke carpet. You send me a logo and I can make it into a carpet for your van for you. I've got some hats for sale on the site. But most of all, I'm looking for people to come along who want to find nice hiking routes and places to go, things to do, paddleboarding, climbing, abseiling. There are a few of the challenges I'm also doing this year. So I'm hoping 2026 is going to be absolutely packed with getting my life in order, fitness back up to where it was when I walked the Camino Santiago. And I think next year in May, I'm going to go and do that walk again. I'm going to go and walk the Camino Santiago again, because I've been that ill over the past 2 years with spinal problems and other bits and bobs I don't really want to talk about on this channel, that I think one of my biggest life goals is to go and do the Camino Santiago again. At my age, it's going to be a completely different perspective from what it was 10 years ago. And if you've not done it, do it. It's a fantastic adventure. Yeah. So that's all about the channel and all about travelsinmyvan.com. I'm going to get a drink of water. That's the old memorial we're walking towards, and just behind that set of trees is Old John, where I've just been. And again, look at this. Views for miles. On we go. In fact, I'm going to get up on this bench. One question I always ask when I see a bench is, who would you sit here with? And who would you have a chat with if you could spend an hour with anybody in history? So if you look down there in the distance, you can just see in between the gap that there's scaffolding up with blue tarpaulin around it. That's Lady Jane Grey's house, or was. A lot of history on that. I've got some funds to do some work on it. And we're up here, just taking 5 minutes on the bench. Onwards and upwards we go. Look at that sky. That's our next destination. These tracks are really well trodden, so even in the wet weather it's an easy walk. Lots of different trails that interconnect and take you around the park, and there's always plenty of people up there. I don't think I've ever been up here when there's nobody here. Now there's a choice, huh? If ever there was a reflection on life, that's it. I think we'll take the right path. I'm sick of taking the wrong one. I've been on the treadmill at my brother's gym all week. It's a martial arts centre. We used to all be heavily into that. He still is. I've not been able to train for a long time, as you can probably hear with the breathing, but I still keep my hand in with other things. So I've been down there every night this week doing a few miles on the treadmill, but you can't beat boots on the ground. Looks like we're in for a little bit of a workout now. Yes. This is one to get the legs burning. And in the winter, when it snows, it's definitely one to bring the sled down. It's a perfect trail for a sledge when the snow's down. And when the snow is down, this place is absolutely rammed. I always like to take a minute's silence when I visit anywhere like this. It's been Bradgate Park, and it's been a lovely walk on a mild January Saturday afternoon. I'm going to make my way down to the van, get myself a nice cup of tea and a bite to eat before I head off back home. I thought I forgot my ticket then for the van. I was expecting to get a fine when I get back, but I haven't forgot it. I just remembered I did go and get it, so make sure you do the same, because you can get, I think it's £60 or £100 fine if you don't pay your parking. But it takes cash and it takes card as well. Oh, what a fantastic walk that's been. I really enjoyed it and I really needed it. And do you know what? I was nearly didn't come up. There was 5 or 6 different things that happened that could have stopped me, but I persevered, carried on, and now I'm here. I've absolutely loved it. So no matter what's trying to stop you, get yourself together and get yourself out, because it's always better for you. It's always better for you to take the harder route. You know, it's easy to sit in the house and have a cup of tea, or watch the box, play some games, whatever you think. But when you can get out, you'll always feel 100% better. Back where we started. An easy hour if you're on your own and not filming, a couple of hours otherwise, but I've enjoyed it, really enjoyed it. You don't have to travel hundreds of miles to get a good walk, and if you do, get yourself on travelsinmyvan.com. There's a hiking route near you.